Let's vibe, let's roll, let's get it. Whoa, shawty showing out, throwing on the dance floor. Fashion killer, huh? You don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say or a bitch. What?
Hey guys, it's Naimahrae and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the fam because we stay lit over here. You feels me. And if you're a returning viewer, hey, how are you guys doing on this lovely day? I actually think it's about to storm. So if you guys hear thunder or something in the background, I'm sorry. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, your girl is back with another story time. And let me tell y'all, I had to dig deep down into the crevices of my mind for this story time because I remember it happening, but I didn't remember details. So what I did was I got my journal, brought it out, and I was like, bet, because all the details was in there. So I had to write some key points down so I don't forget. But y'all, I cannot believe, I've really been dealing with stuff all my life. What? These guys be out here trying to play me. Who do they think that they are? As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be telling you about the time that this guy was obsessed with me, and I put it in quotations because I'll let you guys decipher that meaning as the story goes on. I don't want this story to be too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. So pretty much it was my freshman year of high school, and I had this one class where I had a class with a guy that rode my bus who we're gonna call Terry, and we ended up getting super close. I miss Terry. Anyways, we're gonna call him Terry, and another guy was in the class too, and we're gonna call him Book Bag. And so y'all, we used to have some times in that class. Okay, we were an odd little trio at first, and then a new girl came, and we gonna call her Chair, and we became an odd, what is it called? A quattro? That's not right. That's how you say four in Spanish. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It was just a very odd group, but we had fun together. We always did. First of all, we did our work. Okay, we did our work, and we was just lit. It was just one of those classes that I looked forward to because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have fun in this class. I already know I am. You know, the group was fine, right? The group was a-okay until feelings start getting thrown around. Okay, and now I am living proof that feelings and friend groups go absolutely positively wrong. And if you guys want to know why, listen to the rest of the story. I remember Terry and we were on the bus, we ride it back, and he just out of nowhere, well, it wasn't really out of nowhere because he always talked about it, and he was like, Naimah, because he talked like this. He did. Oh my gosh, I miss him so much. He was like, Naimah, I think that Book Bag likes you. He was like, it's so obvious, and this, that, da, da, da. I was like, nah, I don't think he likes me, for real. And he was like, yes, I think he likes you, and I think you kind of like him too, and da, da, da. And I was like, I don't know about all that. What? Look, I don't know if Terry and Book Bag planned this, bro, but it was I don't remember exactly how long it was after that, but after we had that conversation, Book Bag had kicked me. He kicked me. Y'all remember Kick? If you don't remember Kick, you too young to be watching this video. He kicked me, and he was like, Naimah, I really like you, and this and that, and da, da, da. This man poured his heart out, y'all. He poured his heart out. It was the sweetest thing anybody has ever told me in my life at that time. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And he was pretty much asking me to be his girlfriend. And I was like, oh, okay. It was just kind of a lot to take in because I didn't really Book Bag was one of those people where it was I didn't know if I actually liked him or not because I tell y'all this all the time. I'm a very flirtatious person. So I would flirt with him because he was flirting with me, but I wasn't really sure if I liked him. And then I also had a crush on somebody else. So I was kind of focused on that person and not really on him. I don't really know how to describe it. So I didn't really know how I felt. And so I was just that's really sweet. And I think I just kind of, I don't think I ignored it because I'm not that type of person. I don't exactly remember the conversation, but I'm pretty sure I told him oh, okay, that's sweet and everything, but I don't really want to be in a relationship at the moment. I probably said something like that because I know how I am. So that happened after sorry, y'all, gotta look at my notes. Told you the story's long. Okay. Yeah, so after all of this happens and he tells me all these sweet things and everything, I just, I tell him no relationship right now or whatever, and we just kind of, it mellows out and we're just friends, okay? We flirt back and forth, but we're still just friends. Nothing's moving forward. And I thought it was an understanding, okay? I did, you guys, okay? Please, I thought it was an understanding, okay? Okay. Anyways, fast forward, few months go by, legit a few months, like some months have went by, okay? And I'm kicking him one night. We just, casual conversation. And, it started taking a little turn for the weirdness, for the worse, low-key. Because, like, he flirted a lot. And he would always tell me really sweet things and everything. And, like, at first it was cute. But after a while it just became like, okay, thank you. You tell me I'm beautiful, like, literally every day. Okay, thank you. Tell me I'm a good person, like, every day. After a while it's just like, okay, you're oversaturating it. Stop, please. Like, I get it. You like me. But you saying all these things is not going to make me just be like, oh my gosh, I like you. We were kicking, having a regular conversation. And then it starts taking a turn for the worse, like I said. And he's like, oh, Naimah, I love you. You, huh? You what? What? Now, look, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. At 14, I ain't know. I don't really know how love works and stuff. It's true. I don't know. Maybe the man really did love me. But now I'm looking back at it, I really don't think he did. I feel like he just probably really, really liked me. And he thought he loved me. But I was just like, okay. So he said that, and that's what got me thinking, okay? He got me with that one, you guys. He did. Because Naimah was a sentimental little sad person back in the freshman year of high school. Okay, I still kind of am, but not as bad. So yeah, I was just like, oh, okay. And I was pretty much feeling bad because it was like, I didn't want to lead him on because I felt like it was like, okay, he's doing all these nice things, saying all these nice things to me. And it's like, I'm not returning any of the same energy. So I was definitely feeling some type of way. And then I started feeling like really, really confused because I didn't know if I liked him or not. Like, everybody was telling me like, oh, it's obvious you like book bag. Why don't you guys do a test? And I was like, I don't know if I like him. I think I do, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Because, like, y'all, really, book bag he was really not the type of guy that I usually liked. So it was kind of catching me off guard. It was like, dang, Naimah, what is this feeling in my soul? So moving forward, after he tells me he loves me, pretty much it was spring break when, like, the week that he did it, we were about to go on spring break. So, like, we were on spring break, and literally all I could think about was what he said, and all I could think about was him. And I was like, okay, maybe I do like him, and I was planning to, like, tell him, like, and talk to him or whatever about it. I just was trying to make sure I got advice from everybody as much as I could before I just jumped right into it, because, like, at the time, that was going to be, like, my first relationship. Like, I didn't want to do nothing, that I was going to regret. Well, I see him the following week, right? The following week. You guys, why do these things happen to me? This has been happening to me, like, dang, this has been happening to me for a while. Okay, anyways, so the following week, after he tells me that he loves me, this is literally, like, pretty much like a week or two later at this point, he's like, oh, I have a girlfriend. You got a who? You got a what? A girlfriend? Okay. So I was just like, all right, that's cute. That's cool. And at this point, I was low-key, I didn't know how to feel. I was mad. I was like, so you telling me I spent this whole week of spring break sitting here trying to figure out if I liked you? I came to the conclusion that I did like you just for you to tell me that you got a girlfriend? So what you told me was some BS? Is that what you were telling me? Like, it was some BS. It was some BS, okay? That's what it was. Because I was just like, how you gonna get a girlfriend and you love somebody else? That don't make no sense. What? So I was just like, okay, all right. And at that moment, y'all, literally at that moment, like, the switch just flipped. I was like, bro, like, I don't even know why I was confused, because clearly here's my answer. Like, I don't need to like you because you playing games. So as the time went on with him and this girlfriend that he had, okay, he literally talks about her every day, you guys. Every day, every time we're in the class, he's telling me what they be doing. He's telling me what she looks like. I never saw a picture. He's telling me literally all the time. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, okay, that's nice. And whatnot. He was pretty much trying to make me jealous, but, like, because what he did really, like, bothered me, and I didn't really appreciate it, because I felt like he kind of lied to me, and I don't do liars. Like, I don't do liars at all. Like, that's always been a thing with me. So it was just like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm not gonna feel any type of way about you right now because you sitting here, first of all, you're trying to make me jealous, but like, you just told me some BS, and I felt like he really, really messed with my head, and I ain't like that. On top of him trying to make me jealous, he also starts being like really sexual, and I was not with that, because now at this point you went from loving me, and now I'm starting to think that, to making me jealous, and now I'm starting to think that all you want pretty much is just sex. So why are you bothering me? Because you're not gonna get it from me, sir. You're not. I'm so sorry. I guess him and his girlfriend had a on and off relationship or whatever, because I put in my journal that they broke up again because of me. So I'm assuming they broke up one before then because of me as well. And I just really wanted our relationship to just be a nice friendship again. That's all I wanted, because we had some times in that class, but after he told me he liked me, he loved me, and the girlfriend and jealousy and stuff, it just became like too much. And I felt like he was pressuring me to like him back. I didn't like that. I was like, bro, like, stop. Like, and I really just wanted it to tone down. So, he breaks up with his girlfriend again. And I had numerous conversations with this man about how he was gonna have to chill about the whole sweet stuff and the sexual stuff, because it was just stuff that I just did not like. Like, sir, you're doing the absolute utmost. Okay? The absolute utmost. We would go from being like, the friendship was literally whatever you want to call it. I don't know if that was a friendship. Now I'm thinking about it. It was literally like a roller coaster, because sometimes we was good and sometimes we was up here and it was ridiculous. Sometimes we was down here and we was chilling. So it was just all over the place. As we get towards the end of the school year, he asked me to be his girlfriend again. And this time I don't even sugarcoat it. I'm just like, blatantly no, like, because like, I can't forget what you just did to me. Like, what? And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he was apologizing and stuff. And I was just like, no, I don't want to be your girlfriend. I was like, I mean, I did at one point kind of sort of have feelings for you, but you threw that out the window. Why did I tell him that? I felt like that gave him hope. And this man did not. He did not let it go. And I'm explaining to y'all why. I'm explaining. Over the summer, we're talking. He tells me he has another girlfriend. Cool, that's great. I'm not seeing him over the summer, so I'm not really concerned. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So then he makes the mistakes of telling me that he's in love with both of us. And I'm just like, sir, first of all, you don't really love me, okay? I don't know I feel like you have an infatuation with the idea of me or something, but I don't think you love me, because granted, we were close and he knew about me, but I just feel like I don't know if it's possible to just fall in love with somebody like that, and especially not be in love with, what do I know? Okay, clearly my experiences haven't been the best. So I'm just like, okay, bro, like, whatever. Like, at this point, I'm really like over it, and I'm trying just to like not hurt his feelings, because I didn't want to be like disrespectful, because I know I didn't like having my feelings hurt. So I was just like, okay. I'm assuming he broke up with his girlfriend again, because in my journal I put that he asked me out again. I guess this was over the summer, because I definitely didn't have a class with him my sophomore year. So he asked me out again, and once again the answer was still the same, no. And I'm just like, at some point you gotta let it go. And at first it started off as me letting him down easily, and then it just slowly became more and more blunt and more harsh. And this is exactly why if somebody tries to talk to me, I'm very straight up. Like, if I don't want you, I just don't want you. If I don't want a relationship right now, that's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you straight up, to prevent any situations like this from ever happening to me again, because it was ridiculous how long this went on. The next school year starts at the beginning of sophomore year. I'm gonna do a series on my longtime high school crush, because I met him sophomore year and I started liking him while all this was going on with me and Book Bag. And so Book Bag, I really don't know what he was doing, man. I don't. I feel like he was trying to be my friend to make it seem like he could get closer to me. I don't know, because like I remember I would tell him about like, oh yeah, like I have a crush on somebody now, or I like somebody or whatever, and he would just like listen, and he would like try to give me advice about it. So it's like, sir, what is you doing? Because you claim that you love me and you're trying to get with me, and then you giving me advice to get with somebody else? That's kind of strange. This man was weird. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like really like dawning on me, like, that was some weird stuff. I was crushing on somebody else, and I told him about, dang, I always forget what I named this man, but I feel like his code name should be the same, because y'all, I'm talking about the same person, so we just gonna call him Name. So I would tell him about Name, and he was just like, oh, okay. And like, I remember one time I told him about Name. Maybe he got fed up. I don't really know. I don't really know what happened. But I do remember that he tried to come for me. And he was like, you always liking people and this and that and that. He was trying to come, y'all, he came for me aggressively, me and Name. And I was like, whoa, pause, buddy, wait a second, pause. I was like, you don't know what me and Name do. You don't know the relationship me and Name have. You don't know how often I talk to this man. So don't sit here and come for me like I'm delusional or something. You're the one that's delusional because you sitting here and you like me and you have liked me forever. You keep asking me out. You telling me you love me and then you got a girlfriend. You're trying to make me jealous. You're just doing the utmost. Like, stop, bro. Like, stop. And I think that was like the breaking point. And like, we kind of like got in an argument and I just made up my mind that I wasn't really going to talk to him anymore. Like, I was over. I was done. I was like, bro, I feel like you're obsessed with me. I genuinely felt that way. Like, it was creepy because at first it was kind of cute, it was kind of subtle. Then you took it and you literally like ran with it all the way to another state. I remember, and this was the last encounter I've ever had with Book Bag. So pretty much we had a mutual friend. At this point, I think Terry moved, because I didn't see Terry anymore. But we had another mutual friend who I'm gonna call Rug, okay? So me and Rug, we weren't close, but like I knew who he was and like we talked. Like, I guess you could say we were acquaintances and we talked. And so I remember like we were having a conversation one day and somehow Book Bag came into the conversation. I was like, oh yeah, I know who that is and da-da-da-da. I don't know if Rug told Book Bag that he knew me or whatever the case may be, but somehow Rug ended up knowing this story, okay? But when I tell y'all, it was not told from what I just told you. It was painted to make me look like the bad person. And so, I remember Rug came up to me and he was like, why don't you give Book Bag a chance? And I was like, whoa, bro, slow your roll. What are you talking about? And he explained to me like what happened and like what was said and everything. And I don't remember if this was through text message or on the phone or whatever, but he explained to me what happened, and I was like, that's not the story. And he was like,
well, that's what he told me, and I think that you should give him a chance because what you did him wrong.
And this, y'all, when I tell y'all, I was like, what? I was like, bro, that's not even what happened. And second of all, and then I had to go off on Rug, okay? And I felt kind of bad because Rug was a really sweet person. I didn't want to bring him into something. But I was like, sir, this don't have nothing to do with you. Like, what are you doing? Like, mind your business, okay? You don't even know what's going on. You sound stupid right now because you sitting here trying to explain to me a story that I know how it happened because it was my story. I was just so done talking to Book Bag. I was over it. I didn't want to have nothing to do with him. I didn't, because y'all, that was ridiculous. So, and I believe in the same year, he got a girlfriend again, okay? And this time the girl went to the school. I didn't know her, but I knew of her. I knew what she looked like, you know. I guess she knew of me too. Every time I saw her in the hallway, bro, she would look at me like she was ready to fight me. I'm just gonna wrap this story up. Long story short, I personally feel like Book Bag was a little obsessive. He was a little crazy. Now I like really like, after I read my journal and I really look back at it and I put the story like back together and I'm like remembering stuff, like a lot of stuff he did was just really weird. Like, it was really, really weird. Anyways, him and that girlfriend that I was just telling you about, they ended up getting married. So kudos to them. The moral of the story is, if somebody does not like you, do not push your program. Don't do it. Even though I've definitely done it. But I'm just saying, like, he pushed his program in a different way. That's pretty much it for the story time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope the story wasn't too difficult to follow, because it was kind of difficult because I was basing it off of what I wrote in my journal, which I had to. But I really wanted to tell you guys the story because I remembered the Rug part. And that was the part that really just threw me, man. Like, we ain't even gonna get in there. Anyways, like I said, I hope it made sense and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. It's always in the description box down below. And be on the lookout for when I start my Storytime series on my longtime high school crush. I don't really know what it's going to be titled. It might be my longtime high school crush series, but I feel like that's a really long title. So I might come up with something else. But be on the lookout for that. And a bunch of other story times, because I'm about to hit y'all with how terrible my love life was in middle and high school. Okay, I really am. Okay. Anyways, yeah, did I tell y'all to hit that subscribe button? Hit that subscribe button, especially if you made it this far. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
I want a chick that grind on a 9 to 5. Oh, she in them college books trying to get a rise. But tonight, I'm just trying to have a good time.